So let us work out this question on construction. Question number 12. Line AB drawn below is the side of a trapezium ABCD. So there is the line. I've had to adjust the line since the line, after transferring this document, I found the line was a little bit longer than 8, but now it is 8. As you can see, I'm trying to verify. You can see it is exactly 8 centimeters. So that is the line. Part A of the question: using a ruler and a pair of compasses, only complete the trapezium ABCD, in which AB is parallel to DC, or BAD is equals to 67.5 degrees, AD is equals to 5 centimeters, BC is equals to 5.5 centimeters, and angle ABC is acute. Then part B, measure the length of DC. So those are the questions. Let's go first and see in the first part how are we going to construct this angle 67 degrees. Of course, that angle will be here at A, then C will be somewhere here, D will be somewhere here. We shall construct in C. So how do we construct 67.5 degrees? So to construct 67.5 degrees, we shall first construct 90 degrees at A. And to do that, I'll first extend this line. I'll have to extend this line here because it is the way it is. I may not be in a position to mark arcs. So let me extend it. So to construct 90 degrees at this point A. Now let me go back a little bit so that I can know exactly where point A is. I have to mark that point A in order to avoid confusions. So A is there. So let me extend now to extend that line. Yeah, once I extend the line, now I want to construct 90 degrees. So take a pair of compass and I'll stand here where we have point A. Let me shorten my pair of ears. Then I open in the radius. So opening the radius standing at A, I mark. Let me shorten this one a little bit. So I mark an arc. Then on the other side, I will also mark an arc. Then from there, I will stand on one of these arcs there, and can extend the radius there a little bit. Then I can mark another big arc there. Then with the same measurement without changing, I'll stand there. Then I cut this arc. I cut that arc like that. Now that is when I join now this point using a straight line through that point A. This will give 90 degrees. So if I join straight using a straight line there, this angle that is here, this is 90 degrees. Now having 90 degrees, the other thing I'll do, I'll bisect these 90 degrees. I'll bisect it, dividing it into 2. Let me take a pair of compass. So to bisect that angle again, I will stand there at A, and then I open in the radius there, and then let me mark an arc there. Then I'll mark another arc here, bisecting that angle. Then standing on this arc that I made here, standing on that arc, I can mark another arc there. Then with the same radius without adjusting it or changing it, I stand on that arc, then I cut that arc. Now that is how you bisect. Then you take a ruler, you join. You must ensure that the line passes at the center of this intersection of these arcs, this point at the center there. It should be exactly at the center. Let me something has disappeared. He's okay, he's back. So let me make a straight line now. So that is the line bisecting this angle. So this angle is 45 and this one is 45. This angle is 45, this one is 45. So now I need 67.5 at this point. So having this as 45, if I bisect this angle that is here, I'll get 22.5. So therefore I have to take this 45 and I add 22.5. So 45 plus 22.5, you get 67.5. So I have to bisect this again. So to bisect that, I'll take the pair of compass. I stand at that point, adjust this a little bit. So I mark an arc there. Then I mark another arc there, bisecting that angle. So then you stand on this arc here, then mark an arc, then you can go to the other arc that you made here. You stand there, then I cut this arc, cut that arc like that. So that is how you bisect. I'm bisecting this angle. Then take a ruler and join. Must ensure that this point, the line passes through the center of those arcs. That one is okay. Then you join it like that. Now that is 67.5. So I started by constructing 90 degrees, then I bisected 90 degrees. After bisecting 90 degrees, let me return something here that is okay. So after constructing 90 degrees, I got then bisected 90 degrees to get 45 here and 45 here. Then I have 45. I bisected this 45 that is here, and now I have 22.5. I can indicate these. So this is this angle that is here. Let me try to return this. Something is disappearing. All right, it's okay. I want to use a pen. Yes, this angle that is here, this is 45 degrees, and then this angle that is here, this is 22.5 degrees. So, and the other one is 22.5 degrees. So as you can see, I now have this 45 plus 22.5, and that gives 67.5. Now I have 67.5, and you can verify that using a protractor. Now, having done that, now the next thing is to get this measurement. Now A is here, this is where you have A, and we given here that AD is equals to 5. So you can take a measurement of 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters. So as you can see, my pair of compass is marked. You can use this one to take measurement, so you can see it is somewhere there. You can just take, without going to the ruler, you can just measure here. So I want to take 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters, that is a 5.6, 5.4, that is 5. The length of that pair of compass is 5. So I stand here at A, and then I can mark this point that is here. So that point is extend this a little bit. So that is 5. Oh, it is not at 5. So let me ensure that this is that is 5. That is 5. So that is 5 centimeters. So having 5, and now you should indicate this one. You should indicate here that this is D. Now D is there. This is the point where we have D. Now having that, the next thing now is to, there's something, BC is 5.5. BC is 5.5. BC is 5.5. So again, I will take a measurement of 5.5 here, 5.5 with my pair of compass. So that the length of that compass is 5.5, and I will stand here where we have B, because C will be somewhere at the top here. So I take this measurement is 5.5, and then I can just mark a big arc here. I can mark a big arc somewhere there. That length is 5.5. That will assist us to know exactly where we're going to mark C. Then there is another important information here that is going to help us, that AB should be parallel to DC. So AB, this is B, it should be parallel to, something has disappeared there, let me bring it back. Yeah, it's okay. So at this point, AB should be parallel to DC. So C should be somewhere here. And if you have to draw a line that is DC, that is parallel to AB, the distance between the two parallel sides should be the same. So this distance should be the same. So what I'm going to do now, in order to draw the line that is parallel to AB here, the only thing I have is this point D. So that is the point that I have, this point D that is here. The other thing I can do, I can take this measurement. You can see this measurement from D to this line. Remember, the distance between two parallel sides, if we have two lines that are parallel to each other, the distance between them should be uniform. It should be the same. So in this case, if I take this measurement from D, let me place it here. So if I take that distance, that distance, because the parallel line will pass through this point. It will pass through D like this. So, and the other one, line AB, is here. So this distance between the two lines should be uniform. So I'll transfer these measurement here. So if I mark that point, if I mark here, that point there, let me mark it. So that point, and remember this distance is the same. Now we are taking this distance here. Forget that AD was 5.5. So AD was 5.5. No, AD was 5, not 5.5, it was 5. So AD was somewhere there. So AD was there. That was 5.5. So when you look at this diagram, we shall now use these 2 points. These 2 points will guide us. This is where our line should pass through. So these 2 points that are here, this point D and this point, because we have taken this distance between and these ones should be the same. So now I can draw the line. If I draw that line like that, you'd notice now the point C will be here. The point C will be here. You can see the intersection of this arc. So to get C, I will have to join. Look at this arc. I marked that arc using this measurement. BC is equals to 5.5. So like that, when you join it like that, now you notice that this point now, where this arc intersects with this line, this is point C. I should indicate that. So this is now point C. Point C is here, then D is there. Now, that is it. So what we have used in order to get a line that is parallel to this, you should indicate this line is parallel to this line. We have used this distance between this line DC and AB should be the same. If those lines are parallel, it should be the same. So we have taken this distance from D to the bottom of that line, then we have transferred that distance from A to this point, and therefore you have used this point and this point that is here to draw a straight line. So where that line has intersected with this arc, we used 5.5 to construct that arc. 5.5, that is BC, so point C should be there. Now the question is, the first part we've done it, constructed 67 degrees and all the other things. So measure the length at DC. The length DC. So the length DC. So let me place my. So D is here. D is. So then that is where we have C. You can see this one is exactly. This is 3.1. 3.1. I can verify that using a ruler. Use a ruler still. So as you can see, 3.1. you.